Hello, welcome back to my channel. Keisha here. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up if you like the content that I've created for you today. And regardless, please leave me a comment letting me know what you think, sharing your experiences, and letting me know what kinds of videos you want to see in the future. So before I get into today's video, which is going to be all about the energy of money and how to start changing your relationship with money, I want to say thank you because quite a few of you have reached out to me about my one-on-one coaching work. So I figured I would share a little bit more about that in this video in case there are others of you who are interested in this work as well. So I am a soul purpose career coach. And that's basically just a fancy way of saying if you're currently in a job that you feel is like a dead-end job, or you're in a job that's just okay and it allows you to pay the bills, but it's not really what you want to be doing with your life, I can coach you on that. So we work together for 1 hour per week for 12 weeks because it's a 90-day program. And we really get to the core of who you are as a person, why you're here on planet Earth, like what are you here to really be doing, what lights you up, what fills your soul, what makes you feel like you are living with purpose and intention and excitement and passion every single day. And then how can you start getting paid for that? So by the end of the 90-day program, you will be in your soul purpose career, making money and thriving in that career. It's exactly what I did for myself because I went from being a burned out and struggling mental health therapist to being an online entrepreneur, having a passive income stream through YouTube as well, and just really thriving and living a life of freedom and location independence. So if that resonates with you, you can go ahead and message me through the link that I will leave in the description box below, okay? So today's topic is all about the energy of money, and understanding the energy of money is just, I think, one of the most important things that any of us can really learn to do as long as we're living, because of course, money affects every single aspect of our lives. So if we don't really understand the energy of money and the flow of money, it's going to be really hard for us to kind of create the life that we really want to live. And we're always gonna feel like we're kind of settling or maybe struggling or stressed out by money or confused by money. And that's not really a good place to be in because it affects us mentally, emotionally, spiritually, everything. So let's talk about it. So I like to describe money as almost being like a person. And if you think about it, if you think about how much money is a part of your life, money may as well be like a romantic partner to you or a best friend to you, because you need money for everything. You need it to do everything. It's always around. People are always using it. People are always talking about it. You're always thinking about it, right? So if money is a person and it's a person that's really important to your life, then it would make sense that you would want to work on this relationship, right? But so many of us, we avoid money at all costs because we're scared of it. We're stressed out by it. We have a scarcity mentality around it. We feel like we never have enough of it. And so as a result of that energy that we are putting out into the world about money, that's kind of what we're getting back into our lives as well. So to expand upon this idea of starting to treat money like a person, ask yourself, like with where you are right now, if money were in a human being, an actual human being, as opposed to like an animate object or like numbers on a screen, like if money were a living, breathing human being, how would money feel about you based on the things that you think about money, based on the emotions that you tend to feel towards money, based on the way that you act when money comes around, based on the way you act when money leaves? How would money feel about you? And would money really want to be around you and have a relationship with you based on the way that you're treating money? And think about it like this. You know how if you're dating someone or there's someone that you're interested in, if that person is really desperate or clingy, or they're always texting you, they're always calling you, they don't really seem very confident in themselves, and they're like trying to force you, like trying to force something to happen with you, you're not interested in a person like that, right? That's a complete turnoff. It's completely unattractive, right? And we can all relate to that, because we've all had that experience of what it's like to be with a person who's really desperate and needy and clingy. It's not attractive. So if you're acting like that with money, then you can understand why money's not going to be attracted to you. Money's not going to want to be around you. Money's not going to be magnetized to you. Money's not going to flow into your life if you have this like desperate, low vibe, needy energy around it. If you're scared that it's not going to stick around, right? No one likes that. No one likes a partner or a potential love interest who's always checking in with you and like not trusting you and not feeling confident in your relationship. What we all naturally gravitate towards is the person who is secure, who's confident in themselves, who trusts us, right? A person who is not always wondering what we're doing or where we're going, because they have their own life and their own friends and their own hobbies and their own interests, and they're like healthy and happy and thriving independently of us, right? That's really sexy and attractive. So start to think about how you can become sexy and attractive to money. And part of that is you have to learn how to be healthy and happy and secure with or without money being there. Now, I know that that can be a challenge because obviously we need money for so many things, but one thing you always have control over, one thing that we all always have control over is our thoughts and our emotions. That's something that we can always shift, even if we're thinking a negative thought or if we're feeling low or desperate or needy. We can practice shifting out of that energy. We can practice focusing on something else. We can practice thinking a different thought. And it's going to take intentional work and practice to start to shift the energy that you have around money. Because whatever you think and feel about money now, it took you however many years and decades to get to this particular mindset and point of view that you have now, right? So understand that it is going to take some time for you to learn how to start to see money differently. So don't get discouraged. Don't get frustrated by it. Just see it as just like any other relationship. You're not going to develop a perfect, healthy relationship with someone out of the blue overnight. Relationships take time and effort and energy. And yes, that means sometimes making mistakes until you get to the point where you are in a healthy and positive place. And it's the same thing with money. The really cool thing is, though, because it's really all about your energy and your mindset and your emotions, it doesn't have to necessarily take decades or years for you to get to a positive place, because you can kind of like bend time and space and quantum leap and make a lot of shifts very, very quickly. It's just a matter of how committed you are to your future as opposed to how committed you are to your past and all of the stories and all of the limiting beliefs that you have carried with you throughout your life that are keeping you stuck. So the sooner you're ready to release your attachment to all these old stories and beliefs about money that are really not serving you anymore, the sooner you get to have a healthy, sexy, happy, positive relationship with money. So it really is completely up to you on how long of a process that is. Something else that I like to do when it comes to money and like boosting my mood and energy around money, and I actually did it this morning, was I like to get really joyful about it, get into an energy of gratitude and celebration about money. And this is important because let's say someone just cut you a check for $100,000, just like no strings attached. Here you go. You have $100,000 now. How would you feel about that? I'm guessing you would feel like excited. You'd feel happy, relieved, grateful. You'd start calling all your friends and telling them like you have $100,000 like out of the blue now, right? So practice getting into that same energy before the money appears. And that is what helps you to start to become a magnet to money. All of the emotions and feelings and energy that you have around money, you can practice doing that now. Like you don't have to wait for the money to show up to feel that way. And if you are like most people, you're probably telling yourself, well, I'll be happy when I have more money, right? But that's really counterintuitive, because the money's going to show up when you're matching the energy of money. It's not going to show up while you're in this negative, desperate, needy place. So you have to shift your energy into that joyful celebration, gratitude, surprised, relieved feeling now, so that you can match that energy of money, so that money will come into your life. So what I like to do is I like to get into that energy by dancing. So I'll put on some really good music. I'll just let loose, have fun, move my body. And even outside of money, dancing is just a really great way to boost your mood and uplift yourself anyway. So if you're not regularly listening to music and dancing, I highly recommend you do that, whether you want to create more money in your life or not. But doing that as a way to manifest money is also a really helpful and practical tool that doesn't cost you anything. You can do it as often as you want, and it's going to benefit you physically, emotionally, and spiritually as well by moving any sort of heavy or low vibration or negative energy out of your body. It allows you to release it. So that's one way I like to shift into the energy of money. Another thing that I highly recommend to help you work on your money mindset is to start to make friends with people who have a healthier and more positive relationship with money than you do, right? So there is a quote by an entrepreneur named Jim Rohn, who says that we are the sum of the 5 people that we spend the most time with. You've probably heard that if you are into any sort of personal growth and development or, business mindset kind of stuff. So think about the people that you talk to the most and that you spend the most time with, and look at their money mindset, because chances are their money mindset is somewhere near or close to your money mindset. So if you want to start shifting the energy that you have around money, you need to start talking to and spending more time with people who have a positive and abundant energy around money. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're rich or wealthy. It just means that they've been working on their mindset enough that they know not to do certain things anymore, right? So if you've been working on your money mindset and your wealth consciousness for any amount of time, then you know that you don't want to say things like, I don't have the money, or I can't afford it, or I'm broke, right? Because you might think you're just speaking truth or speaking truth about your current reality, but all you're doing is just telling your mind, your subconscious mind, that that is what you want more of. You are programming your mind to create more scarcity and lack, and to show you more examples and reasons why you really can't afford things, or why things really are too expensive for you. So be mindful of who you're spending time with and what their money mindset is like. Because if you notice that the people around you are very negative around money, they're scared about money, they're always stressed out about money, that's probably why you have the same mindset as them. So elevate your circle, expand your circle, even if you're just meeting people online, even if you're just following certain YouTube channels, making friends with people on social media. You can form some really great relationships with some people who are really motivated and wanting to have a healthy relationship with money, online or in person too. Because I know that there are a lot of like meetup groups and in-person networks and things like that, where you can network with people who have a healthier and positive mindset around money. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. I hope that this video was helpful to you. Again, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching work to work on your mindset, have a more positive mindset, develop your money mindset, connect with your soul purpose career, start living a more abundant life, being paid well for work that you love to do, go ahead and send me a message and we can talk about my 90-day coaching program. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Bye.